Hi everyone, we are going to be doing a reading today to see what is coming through for you. This reading is for all star signs. If you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like this is a message for you and it is meant for you. We are going to look into your person and see what is going on, one of the most asked questions I get is, have they really changed? And we are going to look into that in today's reading. So yeah, we're going to look into that, see what's coming through, what messages, information I can give to you. This is for all star signs. If you are here, I feel like it's a sign in itself. Just before I start, I wanted to mention that if you wanted to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below. All the information on how to enter for it is there. There's also my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, which is also linked down below as well with a lot of other things. And you can find on there personal services like tarot readings, rituals to manifest different areas of your life. There's, rituals for money, marriage, protection, black magic energy removal, so much. And then there's also the free reading. Oh yeah, I mentioned that. There's also the intention items, which thousands of people have seen results with, like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, sage bundles, candles, and there's thousands of 5-star reviews for that at the bottom of my website. Okay, let's begin and see, has this person really changed? And if so, what are these changes? Are they going to change more? Is there going to be a transition that happens? I am a believer that people can change. Seen it happen multiple times. Sorry, the card fell on the floor, so I have to go and grab it. 1 second. All right, here we go. Oh, well, there you go. King of Pentacles. Probably one of the strongest, stable or stability cards in tarot, actually, when we look at it. Yeah, I'm a believer that people can change. I mean, gosh, I've seen it happen so many times. Just, with people, even clients, it is possible. People don't just stay the same in life, right? We don't all stay the same. Otherwise, we would all just be like babies, literally. But mentally and emotionally, people can change. They can go through experiences. What I see here is that, especially in regards to the person that you are thinking about, absolutely, there is growth here. They have been immature in the past. They haven't always understood themselves. They've not always connected with themselves. They found it very hard to be themselves as well. They've always felt like they have to be a certain way, and people would always make them feel like they have to be a certain way. But what's really interesting is that through life and life's experiences, they have grown to be stronger. They have grown to be more mature. They have grown to be a better person, let's say. And that's really what I am picking up on here, is that through the challenges and the difficulties that they've had to go through, by trying to figure themselves out, they've come across people who are not great, okay? So if this person has been dealing with friends that are not great, okay, low vibrational friends or third parties and people like that, essentially what's been going on is that the universe has been teaching them, hey, look, these people are not good for you and they're not going to make you feel good. So they've been through those situations, or are going through those situations where they are around these low vibrational people who don't make them feel good, for them to now realize, oh, those people don't make me feel good. These are not people I should be around. Let me move on from them. So it's a lesson, okay? They have received people into their life to teach them. And that's what we see here also with the magician as well, is that they have been taught. It's like they are a student, they have been taught that, what, these people are not good for you. And especially with the Queen of Swords, they have realized, that boundaries are important, that you can't keep going around in the same cycle over and over again, to be able to also break unhealthy addictions as well, to make those changes, to be, the person that they want to be. Because deep down, they want happiness, they want love, they want stability, they want all of these things, but they've been dealing with the wrong people because they were once upon a time low vibrational. That low vibrational attracted in them the low vibrational friends, the low vibrational people, perhaps third parties. I'm not saying that everybody here is in a third party, okay? I'm just saying that if there has been a third party, they attracted it due to their low vibrational energy and not really understanding themselves. So they, of course, attracted something that they didn't understand. Does that make sense? They attracted the third party. Okay. Can they change? Absolutely. All of these cards so far showcase a yes, which I think is really amazing, really positive. Yeah, sometimes they can come across as being emotionally unavailable, and they may also hide their emotions. They may not always want to speak of their emotions. They may not always want to say, like, this is how I'm feeling, this is what's happening, this is what's going on. They may not always say that. They may not always be that way. And I think what's really important to know is that the Emperor is someone who takes action though, okay? So they will take action on their life. They will be much more proactive. They will grow to understand you and your needs, because they will understand themselves. See, the thing with this person is that the closer they are to themselves, the closer they are to you. The closer they are to understanding themselves, the more they can understand you. But the further away they were from understanding themselves, which they weren't before because they were low vibrational, they didn't really know what they were doing half the time, the less they could understand you, okay? So the good news here is that the more they understand themselves, the more they understand you. And that's exactly what I see here. We've got counterparts where they can understand you a lot more, be a lot more proactive towards you, make things work with you, progress things along with you. We also see this beautiful energy with temperance of things coming together and them really thinking about things, you know, weighing things up, being at peace with their own thoughts and actually moving things along and being you know, happier within themselves, which is obviously huge because they have not been so happy within themselves in the past. You know, Eight of Wands, yes, they are going to move forward in their life. They are going to progress. They're not going to stay stationary and stagnant. Listen, there are some people in life that just won't change, okay? They just won't want to understand you. They won't want to change. They won't want to see your perspective. But this person really does have scope to grow. They will grow. They will. It just takes time. It takes lessons, as we have seen, and it clearly takes in them this sense of not being told, okay? So the more you tell them, the more resistance you will face from them. The more you tell them, do this, this, and this, the less they will do that. Why? Because it's pressure, right? And they don't like that energy of them being controlled. They don't like being controlled when they want to be the one controlling things, you know? Because then they can feel like, oh, you know, you're nagging them, and they don't like that. So we do see that from the page, they will go to the king, and this is really important because this shows growth, this shows maturity, this shows low vibrational to high vibrational, this shows being immature and just saying a bunch of things to actually meaning it, and that's powerful. That's extremely powerful. That's what you want. It's what you're here for, basically, right? Like that's what you want out of life. And also, in order to have this, you want this. You don't really want this, you know, just as a partner. Whether you're male or female, I read energies in tarot, not specifically genders, but the Three of Pentacles definitely does go to show teamwork, collaboration, and things coming together, things moving, progressing between you both, coming together, you feeling happier, stronger, more uplifted. It will happen, okay, things will happen. I know it probably doesn't sound like it will, but it will. You know, there will be a lot more on the same page as you, especially when they are willing to do that work. See, the thing here is that teamwork can only happen if they are willing to do the work, because you are already willing to do the work. It can't happen if they're not even willing to show up and turn up, okay? So what you have to understand is that when they are willing to do the work, which they will, then they will do it and things will progress. You can't force them to do that work, you know what I mean? So they will do so on their own. And the Two of Pentacles here, they'll have a lot more peace in their present than in their past. See, their past is very rocky. They've had a lot of challenges in the past. And I think that because of those challenges, they've always been quite held back. But they will definitely progress towards you and realize that what's happening right now is actually giving them more peace, especially with the situation with you. Having you in their life will give them more peace and happiness, more joy, more fulfillment, more, just more. More. It will just give more. You bring a lot of stability. You bring a lot of stability, security, happiness, fulfillment, joy into their life. They know that you are special. They know that you are kind. They know that you are caring. They know that you give so much and you do so much. And that's something that they really do like about you. And they will really see you as the person for their future. So change is constant. Change is happening. They are constantly going to evolve and constantly change. I mean, people can outgrow people all the time, right? And that's really important to know as well. But the World card here shows things coming together. It shows them knowing that you are someone that's really good for them, knowing that you are essentially the one for them, someone that they can be with, you know. And we've also got here the Ace of Cups, which shows that, you know, things are going to really progress between you both. That Ace of Cups is that opening where they will want to progress things with you, you know, after being confused as to whether they even have that ability to grow, that ability to change, which, by the way, they definitely do. The moon here is you being uncertain, right? And even them being uncertain at times. But it's about them coming forward and taking action and taking that leap of faith to really progress forward and to make things work with you. And look, we've got the King and the Queen of Cups. We've also got the King and the Queen of Pentacles as well, somewhere. There we go. you know, this is it. I mean, this is literally it. I mean, this clearly goes to show you that there's such a beautiful energy here of things coming together, them progressing, them becoming more mature, them wanting to move things along with you, and that's really amazing. So that is your reading if this resonates with you. Actually, do you know what? The affirmation for your reading is change is constant. So if this resonated with you, or if you claim it, don't forget to comment it down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below. I have TikTok and Instagram if anyone wants to follow me on there. It's all linked down below, and I will see you all very soon, and take care, everyone.